Inside every cell, life begins. Structures working deep within. Cytoplasm holds organelles in place. Chemical reactions set the pace. Ribosomes build protein strong, reading messages all day long. Nucleus controls what cells must do, with DNA inside, instructions true.
DNA, code of life, controls growth, ends the strife. Grade 12 learners rise and thrive, learning how our cells survive.
Nucleus and organelle. Nuclear membrane, double layer, protects DNA stored there. Nucleolus makes ribosomes too, helping protein synthesis through. Mitochondria give energy power, ATP every hour. Chloroplasts in plants make food, photosynthesis, life renewed.
The DNA, code of life, controls growth, ends the strife. Grade 12 learners rise and thrive, learning how our cells survive.
Two main acids in the cell, DNA and RNA, work well. They store and carry genetic code, directing how proteins load. They control traits, growth, and repair. Every feature we all share.
DNA, code of life, controls growth, ends the strife. Grade 12 learners rise and thrive, learning how our cells survive.
Nucleotide. Nucleic acids built from parts called nucleotides. Science starts, each one has three things inside. Sugar, phosphates, base alive. Without these building blocks so small, life could not exist at all.
DNA, code of life, controls growth, ends the strife. Grade 12 learners rise and thrive, learning how our cells survive.
Grade 12, life sciences, cap syllabus. 12 life science cap syllabus. Learn!
DNA lives in places three. Nucleus holds most genes. Mitochondria have their own imaging genes clearly shown. Chloroplasts in plant cells too contain DNA for making food. Double helix twist and turn, genetic secrets we now learn. Grade 12 learning strong and wise, DNA before our eyes.
History of discovery,
What's in quick in 53?
built the model for all to see.
Franklin's X-ray helped the way. Wilkins worked beside that day. Together science moved a herd, revealing how our genes are bred. Double helix twist and turn, genetic secrets we now learn. Grade 12 learners strong and wise, DNA before our eyes.
DNA twists like ladder stands, two long strands with matching pairs. Sugar and phosphates form the side, bases meet in the middle wide.
Natural shape, a spiral track, helix front and helix back. Double helix twist and turn, genetic secrets we now learn. Grade 12 learners strong and wise, DNA before our eyes.
Four main bases we must know, A, T, C, G, let's go. Adenine pairs with thymine, cytosine bonds, guanine. Hydrogen bonds hold tight, keeping structure firm and right.
Double helix twist and turn, genetic secrets we now learn. Grade 12 learners strong and wise,
Grade 12 life science caps.
Syllabus, let's learn.
Before a cell divides in two, DNA copies what it knew. In interphase as phase time, replication works just fine. In the nucleus it takes place, preparing cells for the race. Copy the code, pass it on, life continues, never gone. Grade 12 learners, now we see DNA replication clearly, replication clearly. Strands unzip and separate, hydrogen bonds disintegrate. Free nucleotides line up fast, matching rules from the past. Each old strand guides a new semi-conservative truth. Copy the code, pass it on, life continues, never gone. Grade 12 learners, now we see DNA replication clearly, replication clearly. Significance of replication ensures each cell gets same code. No mistakes in genetic load. Growth and repair depend on this, without it life would miss. Genetic stability maintained, from parent cells retained. Copy the code, pass it on, life continues, never gone. Grade 12 learners, now we see DNA replication clearly, replication clearly. DNA profiling, DNA profiling, DNA patterns unique to you, no two the same, except twins. True bands appear in certain places, showing differences in basis. Profiles compared side by side, science becomes our guide. Profile the code, prove the truth, science speaks from age to youth. Grade 12 learners, now we see DNA profiling clearly, profiling clearly. Uses of DNA profiling, uses of DNA profiling. Crime scenes solved with DNA, identify suspects right away. Paternity tests reveal biological links we feel. Missing persons, heritage, science helps every age. Profile the code, prove the truth, science speaks from age to youth. Grade 12 learners, now we see DNA profiling clearly, profiling clearly. Aces of DNA profiling, uses of DNA profiling. Crime scene solved with DNA, identify suspects right away. Paternity tests reveal biological links we feel. Missing persons, heritage, science helps every age. Profile the code, prove the truth, science speaks from age to youth. Grade 12 learners, now we see DNA profiling clearly. Grade 12 learners, now we see. Yeah. Grade 12 learners, now we see DNA profiling clearly.
Grade 12 life science caps, syllabus, let's learn. Protein synthesis builds our cells, controls how the body excels. DNA gives master plan, RNA follows every span. Two main stages, clear and true, transcription then translation too. From DNA to protein chain, life's instructions remain. Grade 12 learners, strong and wise, protein synthesis rise. In the nucleus deep inside, DNA strands divide. Double helix unwinds apart, hydrogen bonds break and start. Two strands separate and show, template strand begins to flow. From DNA to protein chain, life's instructions remain. Grade 12 learners, strong and wise, protein synthesis rise. We have RNA, no nucleotides arrive from nucleoplasm, they drive. They match the template strand, complementary, well planned. The pairs with you this time, C with G in line. From DNA to protein chain, life's instructions remain. Grade 12 learners, strong and wise, protein synthesis rise. mRNA now complete, carries message neat, moves through nuclear pore to cytoplasm once more. It takes just a ribosome site, ready for translation fight. From DNA to protein chain, life's instructions remain. Grade 12 learners, strong and wise, protein synthesis rise. Translation begins, amino acids join in line. Peppy bonds connect fine, chain grows longer every round until stop codon is found. Protein folds into shape, giving cells their trade. From DNA all depend on this process. True, no synthesis, no life, only biological strife. From DNA to protein chain, life's instructions remain. Grade 12 learners, strong and wise, protein synthesis, rise. Grade 12 life science caps syllabus, let's learn.
Grade 12 life science cap syllabus, let's learn. Woo! What is RNA? Hey! RNA is a nucleic acid, works with DNA side by side. Woo! Helps make proteins every day, carries messages on the way. Without RNA, life would fail, protein building would derail. Hey! RNA message alive, helping every cell survive. Grade 12 learners, hear and say, protein synthesis every day. Hey! Location of mRNA, mRNA starts a nucleus space. From DNA, it gets its place. Formed by copying the code, then it travels down the road to ribosomes and cytoplasm, where it works with great precision. RNA message alive, helping every cell survive. Grade 12 learners, hear and say, protein synthesis every day. Location of tRNA, tRNA waits in cytoplasm, ready to act with precision. Carries amino acids round to ribosomes where they bound. When the message needs its part, tRNA plays its part. RNA message alive, helping every cell survive. Grade 12 learners, hear and say, protein synthesis every day. Structure of RNA, RNA strand is single one, not double like DNA's done. Built from nucleotides in line, flexible design by design. Shorter, thinner, quick to move, helping cells improve. RNA message alive, helping every cell survive. Grade 12 learners, hear and say, protein synthesis every day. RNA nucleotide, every nucleotide has three parts that work in harmony. Phosphates give structure and strength, ribose sugar gives length. Bases carry coded sign, making RNA alive. RNA message alive, helping every cell survive. Grade 12 learners, hear and say, protein synthesis every day. Forming bases we must know, AUCG, let's go. Adenine pairs with uracil, cytosine, guanine skill, different from DNA code, that's the RNA mode. RNA message alive, helping every cell survive. Grade 12 learners, hear and say, protein synthesis every day. Function of RNA, RNA helps build protein chains, controls muscle, enzymes, brains. mRNA brings instructions clear, tRNA brings building gear. Together they translate life-ending cellular strife. RNA message alive, helping every cell survive. Grade 12 learners, hear and say, protein synthesis every day. 12 learners, hear and say, protein synthesis every day. Grade 12 life science cap syllabus, let's learn.
Inside the cell, let's revise. Nucleus where DNA lies. Centrosome controls the spindle. Cytoplasm keeps things simple. Organelles floating free, working for biology. Meiosis split it right, making life continue bright. Grade 12 learners stand strong, learning science through song. Structure of chromosomes, chromosomes made of DNA and protein to hold their weight. Genes are coded on each strand, determining who we are planned. After replication phase, two chromatids interlace. Meiosis split it right, making life continue bright. Grade 12 learners stand strong, learning science through song. Every species has its count, chromosome number amount. Humans have 46 in every body cell mix. Characteristic and fixed biological blueprint. Meiosis pretty right, making life continue bright. Grade 12 learners stand strong, learning science through song. So, haploid and diploid. Diploid means two sets inside, twin chromosomes allied. Haploid has just one set. Now, don't forget, gametes carry half the load, ready for fertilization road. Meiosis pretty right, making life continue bright. Grade 12 learners stand strong, learning science through song. Oh, somatic cells build your frame, body cells all the same. Gametes are sex cells clear, sperm and ova appear, made for reproduction goal, passing genes from soul to soul. Meiosis pretty right, making life continue bright. Grade 12 learners stand strong, learning science through song. Oh, autosomes control your traits, height and eyes regulate, sex chromosomes decide if male or female side. X and Y, XY male, ever X female detail. Meiosis pretty right, making life continue bright. Grade 12 learners stand strong, learning science through song. Oh, revision of mitosis, mitosis makes cells same, growth and repair it's same. One division, two cells made identical, no change displayed. Meiosis will be different soon, producing gametes tune. Meiosis pretty right, making life continue bright. Grade 12 learners stand strong, learning science through song.
Grade 12 life science caps syllabus, let's learn.
Meiosis makes gametes new. House chromosome number 2 occurs in testis, ovaries, plants and sporangia. You see, continuous process, long and wide, divided into phases. Forgot, divide and vary, pass it on. Life's design keeps moving on. Grade 12 learners feel the flow. Meiosis makes life grow. Hey, hey. Before division starts its race, interphase prepares the space. DNA replicates again, chromosomes double in chain. Two chromatids join tied, ready for the fight. Hey! Divide and vary, pass it on. Life's design keeps moving on. Grade 12 learners feel the flow. Meiosis makes life grow. Chromosomes pair side by side, homologous aligned, crossing over now takes place. Genes exchanging shared space. Orbiation starts right here, making offspring unique and clear. Divide and vary, pass it on. Life's design keeps moving on. Grade 12 learners feel the flow. Meiosis makes life grow. Pairs align at equator line, random arrangement by design. Which side each goes unsure, genetic diversity secure. Divide and vary, pass it on. Life's design keeps moving on. Grade 12 learners feel the flow. Meiosis makes life grow. Homologous separate, pulled to poles by spindle fate. Cells divide now to appear, each with half the number here. Divide and vary, pass it on. Life's design keeps moving on. Grade 12 learners feel the flow. Meiosis makes life grow. Like mitosis once again, chromatids now must split then. Metaphase 2 aligns them tight, anaphase 2 pulls them right. Telophase makes 4 cells new, haploid different, true. Divide and vary, pass it on. Life's design keeps moving on. Grade 12 learners feel the flow. Meiosis makes life grow. Meiosis makes life grow. Grade 12 Life Science CAPS syllabus.
Grade 12, Life Sciences, CAP syllabus. Let's learn. Low, life begins with a plan so smart. If for strategies, if for start. In the water, eggs are free. External fertilization in the sea. Fish and frogs, they many eggs. Low survival, nature begs. On the land, inside the body. Internal fertilization. Reproduction, life goes on. Different strategies keep us on. Vertebrates adapt to survive. Nature's way, keep life alive. Ovovivipary, lays eggs outside. Shell protects, young with pride. Ovovivipary keeps eggs within. Hatch inside, ready to begin. Vivipary gives live birth. Nurtured young, full of mirth. Man was good with care, run speed. Safe from harm, their offspring keep. Here. Reproduction, life goes on. Different strategies keep us strong. Vertebrates adapt to survive. Nature's rays keep life alive. Amniotic egg, what a clever plan. Membranes protect water inside can stand. Shell keeps embryos safe from dry. Gas change happens, they survive. Birds and reptiles, eggs they lay. Amniotic magic save a day. Reproduction, metaphors go on. Different strategies keep us on. Vertebrates adapt to survive. Nature's ways keep life alive. Some are on ready, eyes open wide. Precocial chicks run, they don't hide cows. Artificial chicks helpless at first. Parents feed and quench their thirst. Survival shaped by environment. Can broke is done with priming. It's the extra mile. Guard the eggs, feed the child. Birds, mammals, sometimes both. Increasing survival, that's the oath. Reproductive success, numbers grow. Nature ensures life flow. Life Sciences, CAP syllabus.
Yeah, copulation, sperm transfer, fertilization, fusion occurs. Sperm meets egg in tube, genetic material combined new. Two cells meet, life begins. Genetic spin, grade 12 learners now we see. Fertilization, yeah, clearly. Process of fertilization, sperm swims through cervix foss. One enters egg, get lost. Acrosome breaks egg wall. Nuclear fused diploid. Zygote formed. Life starts here. Development is near. Fusion forms a brand new cell. My first spell, grade 12 learners now we see. Process clearly. Yeah. Zygote blastocyst, zygote vites, mitosis. 248, no crisis. Morilla forms solid ball. Blastocyst follows hollow wall. Embryo now prepared for uterus. Shared, yeah. Divide and multiply. Life forms high. Grade 12 learners learners, now we see development clearly. Yeah! Fusion forms a brand new cell, life's first bell. Grade 12 learners, now we see development clearly. Yeah! Grade 12 life science cap syllabus. Let's learn. Grade 12 life sciences caps, let's earn where humans fit in the family tree. Phylogenetic tree show relations, harmony day in classifications. Humans and apes share one line, evolution's pattern clear and fine. Common ancestors evidence strong, fossils and DNA prove we belong. From ancient times to who we are, evolution's journey travels far. African apes and humans share body structure, DNA and hair. Similar organs, similar bones, showing we're not alone. Common ancestors evidence strong, fossils and DNA prove we belong. From ancient times to who we are, evolution's journey travels far. Foraminifera moves below, helping humans walk and go. Pelvis and spine support the frame, bipedal walking not the same. Bigger brains and smaller teeth, less prognathism underneath. Palate shape and brow ridges too, show what evolution can do, yay! Common ancestors evidence strong, fossils and DNA prove we belong. From ancient times to who we are, evolution's journey travels far. Fossils show change over time, gradual trends in every line. Ardipithecus, Australopithecus, Homo. From ancient past to modern flow, cradle of humankind holds the key. South African history for you and me. Hey! Common ancestors evidence strong, fossils and DNA prove we belong. From ancient times to who we are, evolution's journey travels far. Genetic and cultural evidence, mitochondrial DNA agrees. Woo-hoo! We share ancestry across the seas, yeah. Tools and culture, skills and art show how human thinking starts, hey! Common ancestors evidence strong, hey! Fossils and DNA prove we belong. From ancient times to who we are, evolution's journey travels far. All this evidence helps us see our shared evolutionary history.
Grade 12 life sciences caps. Let's learn.